Hi, it's Mike from Clearblue, and today we're installing a Clearblue A400 on a Canadian spa company spa with a Balboa BP500 spa pack. So inside the box you have the Clearblue A400 controller. This is for spas up to 2,500 gallons. You have the T, which in this case is a 2-inch T. You can also get an 1.5 inch. We have the mineral cell or mineral electrodes, and then we have your mineral test kit. The tools and materials you'll need include a wireless drill, which we're using to take the spa panels off, a screwdriver to open up the spa pack, a tape measure and marking pen to mark and measure the pipe that we're going to cut out, a sawzall that'll help cut through the pipe. You can use a hacksaw if you don't have a sawzall. And then we're using a primer and a PVC cement to actually glue the T into the plumbing. And then Teflon tape, which we're using to wrap the threads of the electrodes to seal it up. Make sure that the hot tub is totally drained down past the bottom drain before you start cutting the pipes. Otherwise you're going to get water shooting out at you. So the first thing you want to do before you start cutting up your pipes is to plan out your installation. So the key things are to find a good place to mount the controller so that the cable for the power and the cable for the electrodes will both reach. And then also you want to plan the installation of the T so that you can access the mineral electrodes, because you're going to need to change those every couple of years. Okay, so when you're powering up the controller, obviously the first thing you want to do is turn off the power to the spa from the breaker. And it's a good idea to have a certified electrician complete this work. So this is the Balboa spa pack, the BP500 series. And they use AMP connectors for the power. So this model here has the AMP plug, which you can order your Clearblue with this. In this case, the spa pack only has one extra power port, which was used for the ozone. So we're going to use that one port for the Clearblue. Now, if you have this spa pack and you want to use both the ozone and the Clearblue, you can do that. You just need to get a splitter that splits the one power port into 2 sockets. So you can see that the Clearblue plug will plug right into here. There's only one way to plug this in, so don't worry about putting that the wrong way. Then I'm just going to run this cable through here. And close it back up again. So the next step is to hook the Clearblue T into the plumbing. And you want to find a place on the return line that runs fresh water back into the spa. It's sometimes hard to find a place, so really you can go anywhere in the plumbing as long as it's a good fit and the electrodes are in a place where you can get at them. In this case, there's a really nice run of plumbing right here, so we'll work with that. Now, in the manual, it says that the T should be placed horizontally like this so that the electrode bars point upwards. But in this case, we're not going to be able to do that. So it's not a huge concern. The main thing is that this T is always full of water so that the minerals can get released from the electrodes. So you need to replace the mineral cell every 2 to 3 years. It goes into here. So it's a good idea to position the T in a place where you can easily access it. In this case, we have one panel off that allows us to access both the Balboa spa pack as well as the T and the mineral cell. So to place the T, first we're going to mark the ends of the T, just where the T is going to end up. And then we're going to measure a 2.5 inch gap in the middle where we're actually going to cut the pipe. Using the sawzall, cut through the pipe at the inner marks that you marked for the 2.5 inch point. Before you cut the second part, you can also tape the first cut just to make it easier to hold on to. So in our case, we have some insulation on the pipe. So you can just scrape that off with a putty knife or a box cutter, whatever is handy. Just try not to cut into the pipe too much if you can help it. You want to use PVC primer and glue both on the inside of the tee and on the outside of the pipe. And then just slide the tee over the pipe and get it in as far as you can. So before you screw in the mineral cell, you need to wrap it with Teflon tape, and that helps to seal up the threads. So once you've got the tee in there, you can screw in the mineral cell. You just need to screw it in so it's hand tight. The controller has 4 mounting holes and comes with mounting screws, but you can use any wood screw. Okay, once you've found a place to mount the controller, you just need to plug the cable from the mineral cell into the pink socket on the controller. Make sure it's good and snug and plugged all the way in. So that's it. If you have any questions, just go to our website, go to the contact page, and send us an email.